Al Soto would click on this show here at City Winery, DC, to interview an amazing talent, guys. Seun Kuti, Afrobeat musician extraordinaire, Egypt 80, his band also in the house. They're on tour. Sean, how are you, my man?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling all right, you know. The strains of the tour not really showing.
Right. Well, you're just kind of getting started with the tour, right? You were in Philadelphia a little earlier.
Yeah, no, this trip here. We've been on tour since June.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been on tour since the 1st of June. You know, I've been home for only 8 days since the 1st of June. Yeah.
And then after the US, you're headed to Europe.
Back to Europe, then we're coming back to Mexico, then back to Europe again. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little holiday after this one.
What I think is amazing is that your music has touched so many people in different countries. Do you feel audiences from different countries embrace your music differently?
Um, in the react in the cultural the cultural representation, you know, is different everywhere else in terms of how people relate to music and their demeanor, you know. But at the core of it, I think people get the class solidarity of my message in the music. People understand the rhythm, which is universal, as music is one universal language. So I think at the core, the reaction is the same, but just the expression of that acceptance is different along different cultures.
And you guys are here to
Wait, I got Japanese people in a jazz club to abandon all decorum and dance. And
that is important. And dancing is very important, as a very important aspect of your shows. I checked out some of your footage from Glastonbury, and y'all were shaking your booties.
yeah, I mean it's quite an energetic show, if I have to say so myself. But it goes to capture how Africans have always been in our relation to expressing ourselves through rhythm in dance. You know, yeah.
Now, I listened to two of your newest singles. You recorded them live, but you got a studio album, right? That's in the works. Tell us about your two singles and also your upcoming album. We want to know about that.
Well, I can't give away too much about the upcoming album, but we're going to be playing some songs from the new record. About 4 or 5 songs from today's set are from the next record. So people can get like a good glimpse into the future. This project was just because like I'd been sitting on all my new music for a while, and we had the opportunity to do this program in Lagos called Live at Cloud Studios. So this live recording is from that live performance, and it was just a way to give the fans something, to put something out there so that people could listen. And also, a friend of mine used Love and Revolution, which is one of the tracks on this 2-single EP, for his for a movie. So I had to release it real quick so I can get my publishing.
Wow. Can we talk about which movie that the song will be featured in?
No, he's already done. It was a Nigerian mini-series called Blood Sisters.
Wow.
It was just a little bit of it in the beginning.
That must be something awesome as an artist to hear your music on a TV show or film. Must be awesome.
Yeah, that's what the main one for me was in Black. Sorry, we sound checking. The best one for me was in Black Lightning. Yeah, I think in the first season they used my song Struggle Sounds, and I didn't know it was that series. My publishers had told me that we had a TV series thing that I wanted to do, so it had been approved, but I didn't know it was Black Lightning. So and we watched it with my friends, you know. So we're just chilling, and I was on the tour bus, you know, with my friend and my wife, and we were watching Black Lightning on the bus, and boom, Struggle Sounds come on, you know, and we lost our minds because we are huge fans of the show, you know. So yeah.
You're part of the DC Arrowverse. Wow.
Listen.
That is so dope. Well, you've collaborated with some awesome artists, man. Carlos Santana, arguably the greatest guitarist of all time. Also, Common, incredible artist and rapper. What was it like working with both of them?
Oh, it was amazing. Well, it's common to everybody, but brother Rashad to me, was very accommodating in the project, not only in terms of putting me on the thing, but um, the video shoot for it and all, going out of his way to make sure I was in the visuals. Yeah. Because it was during COVID and we're all on lockdown, and we couldn't come to the States, but they really wanted me to be in the video. So there was a lot of investment to make that happen, and I thank him for that. So it was a really great experience with Black Thought as well, who made the introduction. Black Thought introduced me to Common. Yeah, yeah.
Not party too.
Well, not with Common, but with Black Thought. We're in New York yesterday as well, just kicking it. So yeah.
Now, who would you love to collaborate with that you have not collaborated with yet?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam Jackson.
Yeah, not music, not even just musically. I know he's got some musical chops, but we could do something visually, whatever. He's probably the only person in the world I'm truly fascinated about. So yeah, Samuel.
Incredible actor. Maybe even have your music featured in his latest film or TV show, I guess, right? He's got Secret Invasion with Marvel. That's his next series. That'll be pretty dope.
I know. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. So you're a big Marvel fan?
Well, growing up, I wasn't a really big comic fan, But yeah, I mean, some Marvel films have been good.
I was curious what you thought about Black Panther and the fictional Wakanda.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Wakanda. I'm a fan of the Black Panther.
Yeah.
Okay, well, those were some comics that I had, and the real Black Panther is quite different from the Black Panther of the film. I like Black Panther, but I don't like Wakanda. I have to be honest. I don't like this African country that has all the tech and resources to liberate all of us, but they choose to live in secret and not share with anybody. Just selfish, just secret.
Yeah.
Away from we poor blacks. They have a shield to make sure we don't enter their town. Nah.
They gotta spread that wealth to the rest of the continent, right?
Share some of that tech, some of that wealth.
Over to Nigeria and other countries in Africa.
Let us know what's going on. These guys only open up their country when the CIA gets in trouble. Fuck Wakanda.
I love that, man.
Without too hard, then you start to run for cover. It's too late to see you.
So was one of your highlights your album Black Times being nominated for a Grammy in 2018? That must have been a career highlight.
Yeah. It was, and even the story behind that, it was a real trip. It was my fourth record. I had given up hope on any of that kind of thing. When you get nominated on the Grammy, those kind of things happen in your first record, second record, but yeah, it happened in a really special way, So yeah, for me it was really good. It was really nice. But also, I'm not one of those artists that like to judge base how would I put it? Success on awards and things like that. I truly believe that the worth of an artist lies directly in your ability and your impact in the world to make it a better place.
Wow, that's fantastic. Wow, but still an amazing feat. And you're working on your next album. I'm sure you'd love that to be have some attention for the Grammys as well. Yeah.
Hopefully. Now that they've opened the door, keep it coming.
I mean, are you thinking about producing some music videos for your upcoming singles?
Yeah, I mean, we have a big single coming out next week with Black Thoughts. It's called Cuckoo Kill Me Remix. This is in my language. Cuckoo Kill Me means I rather die, or just kill me. Instead of giving me this, just kill me. It's a good song we have coming out with a video. So next week, 23rd of September. Yeah.
Out for the 23rd of September.
Yeah, man. 239. Yeah.
Very, very cool. Awesome. Well, tell us how it feels. Okay, you're taking your father's legacy with Egypt 80. And what would your dad think today of where you took the band?
Oh, well. it's hard for me to do ifs. I'm not an if guy. But let's give it a shot. I guess even before I started doing anything, when I was just going to school and making a mess all over the house, my dad was always proud of me. You know, he was one of those kind of dads. So I think it's gonna be the same. Now I'm actually doing something with myself. I think you'll be even more proud. You know, so we miss him being around, and I think for me, what I do with the Egypt 85 and the music and the message, people always say it is my father's legacy. But my father was also the son of his mother. And I don't know if you know my grandmother, Fumilayo and Seun Kuti. You know, she was the one that really brought our family to its political maturity, you know, to know what an elite African family should do with its talent and its wealth, you know. So it's also her legacy. And even past her, it is Nkrumah's legacy, it is Lumumba's legacy, it is Sankara's legacy. It is the legacy of every great African that has advocated for us as African people to recreate a world where we can recapture our dignity. You know, this is not a Fela's message. You know, it is deeper than that. Well, I feel although my dad is so great, to reduce the message to Fela's message diminishes Africa and so many great Africans that have contributed and on whose shoulders we actually stand on today.
Hungry they run for him face. Hungry they run for him face. Him back get up for him head. Him back get up for him head.
Kuti, guys, here at DC Winery, guys, and tell us what the fans can expect for tonight's show.
The absolutely best show in DC tonight. It's happening here. For sure, it's gonna be awesome.
This has been incredible, man. Seun Kuti, Afrobeat sensation. Oh, I do have one more question. For those people that are not familiar with Afrobeat music, what can you say about it? And how do you feel that we can get Afrobeat music on more mainstream level?
Well, for me, I think mainstream is not the path for everything. Doesn't have to end up in the mainstream. Where Afrobeat needs to be is in the consciousness of the people that want a better world, and that's what we must look for. We must look for that. We must look for our own tribe, our own community of these people all over the world, millions of us that want the world to be a better place, and present them a soundtrack for that, which is this music.
Thank you so much, guys. Seun Kuti, guys, DC Winery. Incredible interview with my man. Thank you so much. Here, we click on this. Check it out. They're going to be awesome.
Oh yeah. When I close my eyes, fire is all I see. It is my life, it is my melody. But the people, they bring the harmony. She won't live a life, she don't want to live a life.